now, let's meet the president of the Liars Club, Ron Ludden.
Good to have you with us. Hey, listen, if you were with us yesterday, you know that we have for the first time on our panel the very distinguished actor William Conrad. Now, asking a man to come on this panel for the first time is really something, and I'm curious to know, Bill, since you are so lucid and you speak so well, how did you feel sitting here with these three mad people around you playing this crazy game? You know, sometimes that's the way I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, Betty.
But it's fun.
It's fun. Betty, you look lovely.
Thank you. I'm going to try to bring a little dignity to this.
I hope you do, because you got Gautier there, and that'll always...
I love your outfit, by the way.
Oh.
If you walked down Hollywood Boulevard, no one would look twice.
All right. Hello, Larry.
Yes, they would, Al.
I'm glad you changed time. They would look twice. Okay. Sue Hensley, say something nice to me. How are you?
I'm just fine.
Are you having a good time?
Yes, it's very nice being on the show.
It is. You don't care what they say about
No.
anything like that. You don't care what they
No.
say. Are you married?
Yes.
Children?
Yes, I have 3 little boys.
Their names?
Jeff, Jimmy, and John.
I'm glad they let you come over. John McDonald.
That's correct.
That's a good Irish name. You look Irish.
Well, I am. About 90 proof.
You're what?
About 90 proof.
About 90 proof Irish. What do you do?
I work in transportation for one of the
For fun, what do you do?
supermarkets. Well, for fun, I have flying as a hobby, and I do a little bit of scuba diving.
You fly as a hobby?
Yes.
Talk to Gautier. All right.
Okay.
Donna Needles, how are you?
Hello,
Are
I'm
you
very
single?
good, thank you. No, I'm married.
Oh, really? You ever? I detect an accent.
Sure, it's Australian.
Oh, really? Have you ever watched this show before?
Many a time.
You do? What do you think of Larry Opus?
Well, I think he's a fair dinkum, good-looking American.
A fairly what?
A fair dinkum, good-looking American.
I don't understand
That's
fed
an
dinkum.
Australian expression.
A fed dinkum.
Fair dinkum.
A fed dinkum, good looking.
That means he looks like a koala bear.
I see. Okay, here's what's going to happen. Each of these characters over here is going to describe an object to you, including the fey dinkum here. And 3 are going to be telling you the truth. 3 are going to be lying. Outrageously, one's going to be telling the truth. That's the way we play this. 3 are going to be lying. One's going to be telling the truth. You spot that one's telling the truth. You start out with a score of 100. You can bet half whatever it is you have for the first 2 rounds. Last round, you bet anything you want. End of the game, player the largest score wins the big prize. Anybody who spots the correct 4 times row gets a bonus. And Bill Berry has the bonus. What is it, Bill?
It's kitchen appliances, including the worst-saving American food processor. Cuts, shreds, chop, pairs, sauces, blends, grinds, and grates. It can help turn a cook into a chef. Furnished by the American Electric Company. And now back to Alan Ludden and more of the Liars Club.
You know, I have no idea what any of these objects are. There must be odds 1 to 1, and here is the first object. Look at this very carefully and tell me what you think it could be. Let's start with Larry Hope. What do you say it is, Larry? It's heavy, that's what it is.
This is another bit of American ingenuity. When wall-to-wall carpeting first became pretty widely used in this country, the carpeting, as you know, was wool at that time. And this was used by the fire department because, as with anything new, there were hazards. Now, people weren't used to living with wall-to-wall carpet, and they weren't aware that you could drop a little hot ash of cigarette or something, it could smolder, and a fire could start. At that point, this came into use. The fire department would come to your home, and this would then be used to rip up a small seam in the carpet to get to that smoldering ash, or to pull floorboard up if they had to, because otherwise it would smolder and your house could burn down. This way they didn't have to destroy the whole house with water. They just went right to the source, and this was a water-driven fire rug ripper.
Rug ripper. You're a fair dinkum liar. For our Irishmen over there, you obviously know what this is. You go out and you find the sprouting potatoes, and you come in and you cut all the eyes out, and you dump them in there, and this thing digs a trench, and you can set it for dropping a potato. I have raised so many people, and that's what it is, a potato fire. And see the sun on Galway Bay.
Betty.
Now, for equal time, I will say something in Australia.
All right.
Yvonne Goolagong. I don't know how you're going to use this as a digger-upper, because it doesn't work that way. Actually, this works on a stick or a pusher of some sort, and I used to see these when I was a kid. I used to love this because we used to go to the ball game all the time. It's a line marker from either the Coliseum or wherever, you know, football or baseball, to make the lime. They fill this with the lime, and then this makes just a slight enough indentation in the grass, not enough to trip anybody, but enough to hold the lime as it goes along, and this tamps it down, and they go along. That's how they make the base lines and the yard lines.
I see.
That must be what it is.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Well, you convinced me. I'm sorry, sir. This is a meat slab cutter. Ooh. And the reason it's so big and so unwieldy is because butchers are so strong. Why it's so big and so... I'm glad you asked. I don't have a punchline.
Butchers are what?
Well, you know how the butcher, like, was Rocky when he was punching... What?
Butch.
You know, when he was slugging the big sides of beef, that's what this is for. They would attach something...
No, that's not.
No. But they would roll it this way in order to really cut into those things and cut those big sides of beef. Instead of using that, what they would do is do this, and this is for moistening it.
I see. All right. Those are wild stories. Spot that one true. Larry says that it's a rug ripper, fire department. Bill says it's a potato planter. Betty says a line marker for football fields and so forth. And Dick says that it's a meat slab cutter. One's the truth, Sue. Who do you believe?
I'll bet 20 on William.
About the potatoes. You're not even Irish. John?
I am Irish. I got to go for an Irishman's line there anyway. I'll also bet
You go
20
with
on
the potatoes. Donna?
I'll bet 20 on Betty.
About the line marker. Who do you go with at home? Oddly enough, I think I'll go with Betty this time. I know I've been going with her for a long time, but I'd like to go with her in this game this time. Who do you think is at home? Bill, tell us.
This comes to us from Maldonado's Antiques in La Habra, California. It's a potato planter.
Oh, you spotted him, John and Sue. I didn't think that's what it was. By golly, the two of you are on your way to the bonus.
Here's what today's grand prize winner will see. Caloric's new self-cleaning electric range featuring a tilt-top cooktop for easy cleaning, infinite heat controls, full black glass oven door, utensil storage drawer, furnished by Caloric. And then a week's vacation for two at the Union Plaza Hotel in Las Vegas. Enjoy one of the world's largest casinos, their showrooms, lounges, 3 dining rooms, and a pool. A vacation furnished by the Union Plaza Hotel. And finally, Skyway's newest luggage for easier handling on stairs, curbs, and tight places. Upright luggage on wheels. Outdoor twin fabric and colors, including the new Fantasia. Upright luggage on wheels, furnished by Skyway. All in all, the prize package worth more than $1,000.
Okay. Now, we got a tie here, 120. John and Sue are running for the bonus. Now we're going to go back into our art corner. We're going to see a print of a very famous painting by Garvazio Gallardo, who's from Barcelona, Spain, as you know, has worked in Paris, the United States. Now, this is a print. You're going to try to figure out what's the real name of this very interesting painting. Start with Larry Hovis. What do you say it is, Larry?
Well, I'll tell you, Alan. In fact, I'll tell you exactly what Gallardo entitled it. As you can tell, this is obviously a bridal gown and a wedding suit for the man. And I don't know all of the symbolism of this, but this person is the bride, and this is a very handsome groom to this lady because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that's what Gallardo entitled this, The Eye of the Beholder.
The Eye of the Beholder?
Yes, sir.
I see. Eye of the Beholder. Okay, made sense. William Conrad, please.
Yes. Well, the artist, whose name is Gallardo, has a great sense of humor. And if you will notice, this is a duck with green head, which means it's a canvasback. Now, duck in French is canard. And this painting, the man's sense of humor told him to paint it, or to name it Base Canard, and that's what it is.
A base canard.
A base canard.
A play on words, as it were. Okay, right. Base canard, he says. Betty White.
You've heard of the bride wore red and the bride went to Rio, and that this bride's feet hurt. No, but I don't... This is a very obvious title, but his sense of humor is just delightful, and it's beautifully wrought. As intricate as it is and as weird as it is, the painting itself is just lovely. It's called A Bird's Eye View.
Bird's Eye View. Okay. And then there's Dick Goche. I've never heard him make more sense.
No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. No, this is called, you see the tear and you see the mallard? He's a great prankster, this guy. Gallardo. He's like a joke. It's called tear duct.
Okay, that's it. Tear duct. Okay. One of them is the real name. Let's see, Larry says it's called the eye, just eye of the beholder. Bill says a play on words is base canard. Betty says a bird's eye view. And Dick says tear duct. Well, one's true. Gallardo's a crazy man. What do you think, Sue?
I don't have confidence on any of them. I'll bet 10 on Larry.
Okay, now you were on your way to the bonus. All right. John?
Once again, no confidence, but I'll go along with Dick. It sounded pretty good.
Tear duct, you're going
Yeah,
in?
Dick. I'll bet 30.
Oh, I think there you blew your bonus. Donna?
And I'll go 30 on Dick as well.
You going on with Dick and tear duct? Wouldn't I feel foolish if they were right? What's the real name of that painting, Bill?
Well, this comes to us from Aaron Brothers Art Mart here in Hollywood, California. And this painting by Carfazio Gallardo is entitled Eye of the Beholder.
Larry was right, and you're on your way to the bonus, Sue. You got half of them. You got half of them. You get 3 more and you got the bonus. Sorry about that, Don. You blew the bonus, but you can still win. Look at the odds, 5-1 now. And start with Larry Hovis. What is this, Larry?
Well, this is going to be a little improbable, but
as opposed to the other.
yes, so much of the world's customs strike us as odd, but they make sense to those people. Now, for instance, in the Orient, in the lagoons, when the pearl divers are diving for pearl, they ran into certain problems because of the shark. Infested waters, they couldn't get to the pearl. Oh, they could get to them, but they couldn't get the pearl back because by the time they got the pearl, they were inside the shark. So, noticing the habits of sharks and the fact that sharks will not come into water where other sharks already are, the pearl divers would send scout divers out ahead of them wearing a fin. And the shark diver would swim with this fin cutting the water tops, and the other shark in the area would see the fin, assume another school was there, and leave the area alone. Thus, the pearl diver could go down and get his pearl safely. And that's what it is. It's a shark disguise for a pearl diver.
A decoy fin?
Yes, sir.
All right. What do you say, Bill?
I am delighted to settle the question that has been asked for centuries.
Yeah.
What does the Scot wear under his kilties? This is it.
Didn't know.
Yeah, he wears the sporran in front and this in the back. And since most of them are called jocks, this is a jockstrap.
Doesn't look very comfortable to me.
Yours is improbable, yours is uncomfortable. Mine's uncomfortable, too. This is African, actually. No, this is uncomfortable. This is from Africa, and it's a Maasai sheep sheath.
Say it slow, dear.
Maasai. Repeat after me.
Maasai.
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 Sheep.
Sheep.
Sheep. Sheath.
Sheep sheath.
Maasai sheep sheath.
Maasai sheep sheath.
That's
Never mind.
And if for some reason the Maasai tribesman didn't want his sheep to get with lamb, as they say, he would put this on his he would put this on his ewe, and it worked. It's the same principle as the doggy britches. It's not a ewe, no. He would put this on the back of the female sheep and over her back, and this would discourage the ram. I mean, he'd say, "Oh well," and except for the right tackle, he didn't discourage it. No, it's a Maasai sheep sheath for not having pregnant ewes.
I see. It's a chesty belt for you.
Yeah, like a doggy bridge.
For you, it's a for
Great.
Not for me.
Now great. Now I got to follow her, and I got to tell the mask story. You know.
You'll love it. You'll love it. Go ahead. Be honest.
No, you know what this really is? It's merely a chest decoration. It's African, and I will not put it on in case she's... No, it's a chest decoration. I'll show you how it works there, like that. And,
that's beautiful.
Thank you very much. You have to be naked. No, you wear just this and nothing else, and it's part of a fertility rite. And this doesn't tell them that they're ready, but something else does. Sorry, that's the way it works.
You're not going to have any land.
I tell you, you learn a lot when you watch these characters. Larry says it's a pearl diver's device for fooling sharks, decoys, were. And William says, quite simply, that it's a jockstrap for Scots. And Betty says it's a Maasai sheep sheath.
Are you doing?
Well, my microphone fell out. And Dick says it's a chest decoration for a fertility rite, and that's, you got the whole picture, I'm sure. Sue, who's telling the truth?
I'll bet 20 on Betty.
Do you believe that about the sheep?
I did.
How about the ewes? I'll be darned. You're on your way to the bonus. John?
I used to wear a kilt, so therefore I'm betting 30 on Betty.
Oh, you know they don't wear anything underneath.
I hope not.
All right, Donna?
I'll bet 10 on Larry.
About the Sharks? Well, I'll be darned. I don't know what it is. Who do you think it is at home? Let's find out. Bill, who is it?
Well, Al, this comes to us from a place called Rubber Boots in Toluca Lake, California. It's a Maasai sheath.
Oh, Betty was right, too. You're on your way. You've got 3 out of 4. You've got 3 out of 4 for the bonus. Now, be very careful the next time. It'll be 10-1 the next time. And John's got 240. You're tied because he bet a little more this time. But you're on your way to the bonus. Donna has 40. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Fresh and distinctive style of the new vest. Furnished by Carmen Western Apparel. And now back to Alan Ludden and our Celebrity Liars.
We're going to make the odds this time 10-1. Play it differently, you know. This time each of the characters has an individual item described to you. 3 this time are going to be telling you the truth. One's going to be lying, and you're looking this time for the liar. Start with Larry Hovis.
Well, this is a very finely decorated little object. It's made of tin or some type of metal. It opens up like that, you see. Now there's a little spike there. What this is for, and this is patented incidentally, when you're chewing gum and you don't want to not keep chewing it later, but you're going to eat something or whatever, you take your gum out and you put it on this little spike. Then you close this up and you can fit it on a locket, or it can go on your watch chain, and it's to keep your chewing gum.
Oh, you're
Chewing gum saver.
All right. What do you say that is, Bill?
What I have here is the forerunner of all massagers, vibrators. It looks like it's, probably 45, 50 years old. This little gadget, this little ball moves in and out like that, and you go around the neck and the head and the eyes like that. A vibrator. What a waste. What a waste.
Put on your waist. All right. Betty, what do you have?
Just what it looks like.
What
It's
does it look like?
from a child's director set. You know, it's a little train signal. And it's not all complete because there are little stop and go signals that go in there, and it's just a little train signal from a director's set.
All right, Dick, what do you got?
This is a ball display from a sporting goods store. They have racks with a bunch of slots in them, and what they do is, so they can move them out, is they take all of these things and place them in there like that until it stops, and they can display baseballs, and it's a neat way of keeping them instead of them rolling around. So they just display balls that way. Where are the balls? Over there somewhere.
Remember, Sue, you got 3 out of 4. Be very careful. You're looking for the liar. We want to give away the bonus. Larry says, do you believe him, that it's a chewing gum box to store your chewing gum while you're still chewing it. Bill says it's an early vibrator. Betty says it's a set train signal from an erector set. And Dick says it's a display for balls. You're looking for the liar, Sue. You're looking for the liar, Sue. Oh, you could win the bonus if you got the right liar. Who do you think, Sue?
I'll bet 30 on Dick.
Oh, you don't believe Dick. Who do you not believe, John?
I'll have to bet 100 on Betty.
Donna, who do you not believe?
I'll bet 40 on Dick.
Who's a liar, Bill Berry? Who's the liar?
Well, it's not Larry Hovis, because that's really a patented chewing gum box. Sent to us from Mrs. Herman Roberts of Jasper, Alabama. And it's not William Conrad, because that really is a very old vibrator, courtesy of Mrs. Georgia Kalmeyer, I guess, of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And it's not Betty White, because it's really an erector set railroad signal from Jim Nielsen of Santa Ynez, California. So our liar today is Dick Gautier.
You won it all! You won it all! Congratulations, you got the bonus and the prize. Very good for you. I thought it was Betty who was lying. I thought you'd done it. We'll be right back to find out what that is and to congratulate Sue again for winning it all. We'll be right back.
This is from Carol Hirsch of Mansfield, Ohio, and it's the bride's floral bouquet holder.
Very good. Now let me talk to Sue Hensley just a moment. Did you know what that was?
No, I just didn't think it was what he said it was.
You didn't think it was a ball display.
No.
You were very right. You know, you won the bonus and the whole prize. Your congratulations. You were just great. And how did you do at sample testing?
I scored 0.
It's
Absolutely 0.
We audition, or they test all the contestants, and you did nothing.
Right.
And here you did. You beat us all. Very good. I'm delighted. John, you were fine. Sorry about the bonus. Donna, it was a pleasure having you here. Listen, Don, I'm glad to have somebody from Australia. I want to find out more about Larry Holst in Australian. I'll see you again tomorrow, I trust.
Yes, you shall.
And you, Bill?
I'll be here.
And Betty, how about you?
No, I can't, honey. I'm sorry. I'm late now.
Dick? Hey, let's play a little end game. Tell me, is this the lie or the truth? Famed Olympic sprinter Jesse Owens actually raced against several thoroughbred horses in the 100 yards dash and won. Is that true or a lie? I'll tell you in a minute.
As parting gifts, some of our contestants will receive Olympic overcoats made specially to help keep old paint undercover for good with a tough acrylic finish that lasts for years. Put on the overcoat, Olympic overcoat. Or from across the Pacific comes Hawaiian Trop Natural Tanitions and Oils, Hawaiian Trop Scented Coconut, the can of the islands, Hawaiian Tropic. Or Armor All Protectant protects and rejuvenates anything rubber, vinyl, plastic, leather, and wood. Armor All makes your world a little less rotten.
Encounter problems of survival in the Alaskan wilderness in the North Country on the Channel 5 Movie Theater tonight at 8.
Myers Club is a Golden West television production. This is Bill Barry speaking.
You know, that's true. Jesse Owens did race against thoroughbreds and won. It was a stunt, but he won fair and square. See you next time.